Hey y'all, your old buddy Doc here. Update time. Come on in, take a look. Take a look. All right, we got the batteries wired. Put some fuel stabilizer, some mystery oil in with the fuel. Everything looks good. And now we got issue with the go plug switch. So we're gonna have to replace that. And then this thing should come to life. Everything else on it is working. But that's where we're at. Come on up here. Let's give you where we're at with the power situation. We keep hearing how everybody's trying to go green, save the planet, and all that shit. Well, I did some price checking, and to go solar, you're looking at $40,000 to $100,000. The cheapest estimate I found was like 13 to 15,000 for basically you want to run a cab or a tent. You know, these guys are talking about that. It's crazy. So I went to Harbor Freight and I'm gonna set up two systems. And these come out of the startup kit. That's 100 watts, these 4 panels right here. And each one of these are 100 watt. And that gives me 500 watts at this site right here. We're going to bump that up to 4 more panels, give me a total of 900 watts. Okay. Here we have the solar panels go into this flying saucer thing, which goes into this thing, and this charges the battery. The batteries go to this cable, which goes to the inverter. Now, I bought an inverter, but it turned out to be the wrong kind of inverter, so I got to replace it. Come on in here. These are the battery cables to wire all the batteries together. We're in the process of locating the terminals. And then the system at Harbor Freight came with this battery, but they only had the one, so I went ahead to Rural King and I bought these batteries. We'll have a price list on everything when we're done. Now, we're going to use that battery cable I showed you. We're going to wire it up to be a 12-volt system. That's negative to negative, positive to positive. The solar panels are going to come in. We're going to put a weatherhead. They're going to be up top. They're going to be a weatherhead. It's going to come through the wall and run right to the batteries. And then to the inverter, which we got to get. And then that's going to go to here. And then we're going to wire it to where it's going to leave here. It's going to power not only this cabin, but then it's going to leave here and go and power the forge. And then all the power that I need up on this side of the homestead will be accomplished. So let's head on out. Boom, 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 boom. Water. Oh, sorry. Okay. Now the weatherhead, we have two to work with. The homestead down at the bottom isn't going to need a weatherhead because that solar panel is going to be outside and it's going to come up from the ground, so it's just going to be hardwired to the outside box. But I got a weatherhead there, and we got a weatherhead here. So we're going to use these two weatherheads to connect this cabin and this forge, and it's all going to be run on solar power. And right now, I mean, we'll have a breakdown on the price, but right now, I took out 4,000 for the solar, and I've got just over 1,000 left. I'm looking at, and that includes the batteries and everything. The inverters I bought, the combined inverters was $800. I'm going to return them and then get the new inverters. I'm going to try and keep it under 1,000, but I'm going to get two of the best inverters I can for right around $1,000 if I can, but we'll see. I allotted myself 10,000 for the project, so I'm coming in way under budget, which gives me a lot of room to do other projects. When I did my initial research, 10,000 was not near enough. But because I'm going through Harbor Freight and other stores and doing the work myself, I'm able to come in way under budget, and that gives me money for miscellaneous stuff, such as the tractor. I'm going to need diesel out here, so I need to buy a 55-gallon drum for diesel and a pump to crank the fluid into that. I bought a 6-gallon jug to carry diesel in so we can start bringing diesel out here. That money now, I have the money to do that because I did it myself, and I looked for bargain means to get it done. We also took $1,000 out to replace the water pump and the filtration system, which was stolen by the previous owner's younger brother. The police are dealing with that, but yeah, he took the water pump, the hot water heater, and the weatherhead on the lower half. We got video of him doing that too. We can't release that yet. Anyway, that's where we're at. That's the update. As we start putting the stuff in and everything like that, we'll make videos on how we're doing it. And hopefully y'all learn something. Y'all have a blessed day.